Omniview. The Omniview features can be found on 3D.js Omniview menus. This feature remains intact since version 2, so I'll be using an old version of this tutorial to show you this feature. You'll find that the top of the interface is a little different, but the Omniview features and interface are exactly the same. If you are familiar with the concept of imposters in video games, this is a similar experimental approach. The standard 3D.js objects have one face per 3D.js point, and this face rotates to the current view. An Omniview object has multiple faces per point. Each face is static, does not rotate, and faces permanently aligned to a specific axis. These objects don't need updating and can be instanced, making some performance-heavy tasks much lighter. To create an Omniview object, you must first select a 3D.js object that has the 3D.js render modifier attached. Once selected, the menu will let you select how many axes the generated object should be aligned to. 3 axes would create 3 faces for each point. 9 axes, 9 faces for each point. So it's best recommended to create Omniview objects from isolated objects, not full 3D.js scenes. Hitting Create Omniview Object will create a new object offset from your original, and all modifiers will be removed for this object. If an Omniview object is selected, a new option will be shown in the shader menu, the View Angle Threshold. This is a value in degrees and will determine at how many degrees the current view can deviate from before a face disappears. If a value is set to 1, the face would only appear when looking directly at it. If the value is set to 360, the face will always be visible. This can be a useful way to blend between the different axes of each face in the Omniview object. Because this feature is very experimental and not a standard method of rendering Gaussian splats, it may sometimes crash or freeze Blender.